Why, hello there. Hey, you. Yes, the hair has changed. It is dramatically different. It is dark. It's layered. There's bangs. There's a lot going on, guys. I was tired of the bleach, and I kind of still want to have hair when I'm 35, so I took it down a notch, went back to somewhat of a natural color. This is closer to my root color, and we'll see how this grows out. On to the video. We are going to do a quick grunge look. Sweet and simple and to the point. Now, as far as I understand it, grunge isn't glamorous. Grunge isn't a thick, heavy mink lash with a wing liner that's perfect and a contour that's perfectly chiseled. Grunge is more grungy. It's dirty. It's not really lazy in that you don't care. It's more lazy as an imperfect application of makeup. It's the I don't give a hoot of makeup looks. So in the I don't give a hoot nature, we're just going to use a couple products and we are going to apply them in a grungy manner. I already have foundation on. I have no color on my face whatsoever other than foundation. So it's just a little bit of SPF and foundation, no pinpoint concealing, none of that, because it will look kind of imbalanced. If you have a really perfected base with a grungy eye, it looks undone. So I want to keep my skin kind of grungy as well. All right, so I'm going to pin my hair out of the way, and because I have a cowlick, I have to pin it this way or else my bangs will really look great when I'm done with this. I'm going to try to keep products to a minimum because grunge isn't high maintenance. It's not about having 53 different shades that you're blending on the eye. So I'm going to keep it to a total of 3 products on the eye, possibly 4, and that's only because it includes mascara. First thing is a cream base. You knew this. This is the shade Light My Fire from Dose of Colors. It is a very warm matte brown, and I'm going to blend this all over the eye. Taking a synthetic brush, I'm just going to place that, and it's going to be an all over look. So if it gets a little messy, that's okay. It's going with the theme. And since this eyeshadow is going to be placed pretty low, there's no point in going in with concealer, guys, because it's going to be covered by eyeshadow or cream base, whatever it is that you're using. And I'm taking a synthetic brush, buffing out the edges of that application. As you can see, really, really not caring about how this is going. I want to keep a shape, but not a precise shape. It's not a graphic look. It's a blended out, diffused look. And that is step 1 down. Step number 2 on the eye is going to be an eyeshadow stick. Now there are different brands, but the one that I'm choosing to go with today is this KIKO one. It is more of a red tone, and applying eyeshadow with an eyeshadow stick like this makes it really easy to get in between the lashes, and that's what we're going for with this really smoky, dirty look. So I'm just going to go in and work that on the inside, the waterline, on the bottom, on the top, and then taking a synthetic brush and just going over that imperfectly, patting and blending as you go. Not really caring too much about a perfect application because we're sticking with this look. One of the things that my mind gravitates toward when I'm thinking about a grungy eye is when you don't quite remove all of your mascara and you wake up the next day and there's that like grimy dirtiness along the lash line and it looks kind of sexy, but you can't quite recreate it when you're trying to apply it straight on the eye. I like to kind of take my finger and rub my lashes and rub my top and bottom lash lines together to get somewhat of a similar messy look, because I feel that it helps with warming up your cream products and moving them around, but it also helps get that product up into the lash line where you get that griminess. And that is where I would leave it. I was thinking I might add a dark chocolate pencil to the lash line, but I don't really think it needs it. I think this is pretty grungy as it is. And it's still on the glamorous side. I think it is still kind of glam, but it's definitely not structured, definitely not perfected. It's dirty and slapped on and slothy. For mascara, I'm going to be going in with the Milk KUSH mascara. It's very thickening, and that's what I want to go for. I want a spidery lash, a dirty lash, like I slept in it lash. So I'm going to apply from the bottom there and really layer that mascara at the lash line. And on the bottom, focusing on little clumps. It's like you want little clumps at the lash line. And then to finally run those lashes together for a more spidery look, I'm just going to wiggle them so that they stick together at the ends. And that's pretty much it for a grunge eye. I mean, I could take my brush and clean up mascara splotches if I'm feeling really anal, but I mean, they give the eye character, that's for sure. All right, on to the next eye. The other eye is done. It took me 2 minutes to do that eye. That's the upside, I guess, of a grunge eye, is that you don't really have to put a lot of work into it. Now I'm just working on the brows, brushing them up, and I think I'm just going to go with minimal powder to the brows just to fill them in where they're sparse. Again, I don't want this to be overdone, so I'm just lightly brushing it in, following the natural growth of my brows. Now gelling them into place. This does give some color, but I don't have a clear gel handy, so we'll just go with this guy. And now on to skin. For skin, I'm going to keep it super simple. Number 1 is going to be contour, but not excessive, just adding a little bit of shadow. And number 2 is going to be a highlighter for a greasy, sweaty skin look. So in light application of my contour, I'm just going to take my brush, run it along there, and really lightly, and you can see the product's barely showing up on the skin. I want to work that from the outside in, just for more definition, not to take it into the glam realm, just to give that cheekbone a little bit of shape. Excess on the tip of the nose and the other side. Contour done, and that was the KIKO stick that I've mentioned before. I'll list it in the description box. And now for my highlight, I'm going to be using this Natasha Denona Face Glow, running my fingers on the top of that and just patting it into the skin. This is going to be really natural looking skin. Not any powder at all, nothing. Just leaving it nice and greasy, nice and grimy. Sweaty, lived in, took a nap in 100-degree heat kind of skin. And while I remove my bobby pin and rearrange my bangs, I'm thinking about lips. And for lips, I'm going to keep my natural lip color. So for a natural lip, usually since I do lips at the end, I start my makeup application with skincare and lip balm, apply my base, my concealers, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I go around the edge of my lip with a baby wipe and clean off the lip and reapply either the balm, the lipstick, or whatever I'm going to use. So today I'm going to be adding a balm. That's it. This lip balm doesn't have color in it, but it does have a little bit of shimmer, which I don't mind. And that is going to be my final quick grunge look. I think grunge is really about quick and easy, not lazy, but somewhat lived in dirty. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried it, or what your go-to products for grunge looks are. It doesn't necessarily have to be this tone. It could be a little bit more cool toned, more of a taupey eye so that it looks tired and more sockety. But I like using the reds and oranges because I feel like it makes it look more of an irritated, tired eye. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I will see you next time. See you later. Bye.